if Arsenal wants to take the Premier League this season, it's too bad. I know, like, of all things that we should be doing is we shouldn't be losing points at this time. It's so sad, so embarrassing to lose points at Brighton. We haven't won at Brighton this season. And so embarrassing that Arteta cannot beat Brighton this season. I don't know how we lost today. How we came into a match without a captain. I don't know how we brought a 16-year-old into a game that we were sure that it was going to be tight. And I don't know how a 16-year-old was the only player that could come out of a match and was so proud of his performance. I don't know how to express my disappointment in the players today, because apart from Ethan, everyone else played trash. I don't know what other team can play like that and still get a point. If Arsenal was the other team, was Brighton today, it would have conceded more than one goal. We were so lucky that Simon Adingra today played nonsense. But that's not a good way to play in the Premiership. You don't tell me that Arsenal cannot shoot. Our Arsenal had only 9 shots and 3 on target in the whole game. And you told me to be happy and everything is okay. Brighton, a poor team, had 11 shots and 4 on target. Brighton had the ball around 48% possession, and you tell me that I should be okay with that. That is unacceptable and shouldn't happen again. I know it's only the second match. It is only the first match of the second half of the season, but it's so disappointing that we came scared that we had to use all our midfield in one game. All our midfielders were brought to play one game. All of them. And we didn't have anyone on the bench that could come in and change the game. I don't know what's wrong with Arteta playing Partey in a number that clearly, every time he plays it, we lose points. We have Zinchenko on the bench that can play his number, and Calafiori once played that other side and he played it very well. But you still insist on playing Partey that side, where you know that wasn't the only thing that was going to affect us. The midfield was left empty. Brighton had all the control in the game. I don't know how the position wasn't on their side. But Brighton had the game. Brighton would attack. Brighton didn't just have a goal scorer. I don't know what Arteta thought today. I don't know whether he wanted to dominate the game and he brought all the midfielders so that they could play one game and he thought he would dominate the game. We didn't have any goal scorer on pitch. The only person that tried to score a goal had to shoot, and that shot, if I was not mistaken, was supposed to be something like a cross. But Arsenal being Arsenal, no one saw that. The only chance they had today was to shoot. Everyone just kept blank. I'm so disappointed in how Arsenal plays these days. No one shoots. No one gives in any effort to know what the other player's strength is. You brought in Martinelli, and you know Martinelli fits on like being speedy. No one was putting in balls for him to run. I don't know what's wrong with the mentality of Arsenal. Passing the ball in the final third. It doesn't make sense to me. Tell me any team that has won and they don't shoot from outside. We don't have a striker that is going to be like a poacher and is going to just tap in the balls. But you can't still shoot from outside. What did you expect from Gabriel Jesus today? I know Kai Havertz has that reported injury. I don't know whether it is even an injury or it's something like freezing him out of the team. But Kai Havertz would have been a better player to play this match than Gabriel Jesus. You know your strength is your strength these days is corners. But again, when you have corners, you leave your players to go and fall for the Brighton trick, whereby they are going to defend the players that have gone up front. Leave them there. They'll come by themselves when you start scoring the corners. Concentrate on what you can do. And make sure that the ball doesn't go the other side. I don't know how disorganized this Arsenal team is going to get. Today we got an injury of Ethan. Why? Because he was played and the captain was left on the bench to sit and do what? The boy can score. Put someone that can create chances for him. Why are you playing Merino and Rice 2-8 in one game? Why? I normally roast Mikel Merino, but today I don't even want to roast him, because today it was just simply Arteta's arrogancy or just his lack of confidence. How do you play 2-8 in one game? What were they going to do? And you leave your creative player outside. What was the essence of today's match? Did we want to get a draw from Brighton? Were you scared of Brighton? Oh, I know the referee messed up the whole thing by giving a penalty that I have never seen. I've never seen someone being given a penalty for for heading for just a header that was a header that was supposed to clear the ball and hit someone. I've never seen I have never seen a penalty like that. But according to Arteta's setup today, I was so disappointed that we had no one to create the balls and we had a striker on pitch. You brought in Ethan and he got an injury. How are you going to account for that without Saka? You haven't shown any signs of buying a striker, and you haven't shown any signs of getting a player that can replace Saka when he's away. You only have one creative midfielder, who is Odegaard, the captain, and you're not thinking of any other alternatives. You sold Emil Smith-Rowe, and you still expect to win matches and take the trophy. I don't know. Help me understand, what do we hope to achieve this season? Because if you have lost a player that can play in Saka's number, and you're trying Martinelli, who has been struggling with his own side to improve on his game, and you're putting him on the other side. You're playing Trossard, who is almost 30 years, and you want him to get you goals. You're playing him 90 minutes. I don't know whether I'm supposed to be pissed at Arteta. I don't know whether I'm supposed to be pissed at the players that didn't want to play like they didn't want to play today. I don't know who I'm supposed to be pissed at today. Is it the referee who gave a funny penalty? Oh, I should be pissed at Liverpool for performing well. Man City is also performing well these days. And you're losing points after Chelsea dropping points. Are we even serious that we're competing for the title this season? I just want us to be honest. How do we drop points in the second half of the season? The first game, we're showing our unseriousness from the first game. Someone help me understand. How does this work? You lose points against Brighton with a red card. Second match, you lose points against Brighton without a red card. Are we going to keep doing this? Are we going to keep losing points against Brighton? I don't know. I don't know what is happening to us, Can't you just adjust and play something else? If you're not creating in the final third, can you try to shoot from outside? Can you try to shoot from outside? Partey can shoot. Odegaard can shoot. Calafiori can shoot. But you people are just playing nonsense football here. You're just passing balls into the box and you don't have a striker that can tap into those balls. How many times are we going to tell you that you cannot just tap in balls into? I know we have scored 5 goals in this season, but if you have seen these goals, they weren't just tap-ins. Today, if you wanted goals, you would have started shooting. Like I keep telling you, Arsenal, please start shooting. You can't tell me that you had only 9 shots off target and only 3 on target, and you had come to win this game. I don't know whether I should call it stupidity, but this is not acceptable at all. Not acceptable. We can't keep telling you that if you want to win the trophy, start being serious. We have overtold you this. Start being serious. But every time you lose points, you come and start apologizing by clapping hands for the fans that have come. There are fans that have come all their way to support you. This is not serious. It's not serious at all. If you want to apologize to the Arsenal fans, start winning. Start being serious. I see a lot of unseriousness. You don't tell me that Brighton, a weaker team, has more shots than you. More shots on target, more shots off target than you. You have your captain benched. Your captain, your best player on the pitch for most of the games, benched. And you're playing 2-8s. For what? You have Zinchenko seated. He's a defender. You have Tierney seated. And you're playing Partey into the defense in a number that you have lost almost all the games. You've dropped points in almost all the games he has played that way. Help me this makes sense. How am I missing something? Are we testing? Have we become like a testing ground? If you don't want to win trophies, please leave. Leave. We're going into the 50th year without a trophy. Without a trophy. I don't know whether I get hurt because of we are not winning the trophies or because we are losing carelessly. Today's match was supposed to be sealed like a full. I don't know why I should even keep keep giving my comments to these people that don't want to change. You won the last match. Every goal you scored was you trying to shoot. Martinelli, your goal was a shot. This other guy, Mikel Marino, you had to shoot. Why don't you keep that consistency? Keep shooting. Race, whenever you score a goal, it is a shot. Why don't you try shots? I don't know whether the players are just poor or it's just a poor mentality. The two players that I can say that are serious in this team is Saliba and Gabriel. But it would have been a serious player, but I don't know, he's too obedient. You can't tell me that go and play that side and you know that Partey is our best DM, but you keep playing him in a wrong number. What do you want? I feel like these players are not serious at all. There is a lot of unseriousness. And I don't like this. Win something. Give back to the fans. We've been patient enough, and we're about to lose it.